I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it.
And you just puff it, rotate it. There you go. There you go. Oh yeah.
So the Minnesota Timberwolves got beat, dog. They blew it. Reminded me of the Vikings heavy. I spoke very early about them, right? But first off the bat, I don't even watch basketball for real, huh? I just started. I said, hey, let me check the playoffs out, huh? I was really rocking with the Knicks, you know what I'm saying? Watching the Knicks series, homie. You hear me? Versus the Sixers, versus the Pacers. Yeah, somebody put me on Jalen Brunson, saw his highlights, saw a couple of his games, how he play. You hear me? Like his playing style, dog. Kind of old school plus new school, but he got a nice smooth game, dog. So I really started checking him and the Knicks out there. Saw how the Knicks play. It was good basketball being played, homie. But as far as basketball, watching the regular season, college NBA, no, I ain't really doing all that, homie. But playoffs, I check them out from time to time. But I said I'm gonna check them out this year. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's up. See, to me, basketball has turned into a soft league, way more softer than the NFL. They ain't like the basketball players of the past. You hear me? Different. Them dudes play grueling ball, dog. Real battles, real fights broke out, homie. Real rough, aggressive, physical. No, at times too physical. Basketball, the NBA similar to the NFL. They're trying to make it a safer sport, huh? Less injuries, but dudes still get injured, huh? You hear me? Dudes still get injured seemingly, but I feel it. Protect the players to a certain extent, but I feel like basketball has taken it to another level. You dig me? You hear me? But I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of impressed with what I've seen as far as the play defensively, especially defensively from the Timberwolves, even though they've been slacking. I don't know what's up with them. Get to them in a minute. But from the Celtics, just the overall defensive play, even just the physical play. I know it's basketball. You can only be, physical to a certain point. But I feel like it's been solid basketball. I know we had some blowouts, but overall, I like the way the games are being played, dog. Good playoff basketball, high intensity. I respect it. But yeah, I got to talk about the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Dallas Mavericks, man. Shout out to Dallas Mavericks, dog. Dallas Mavericks, dog. Hey, they got a cool team, bro. They play defense just like the Timberwolves, homie. That boy Luca, a baller. That boy Kyrie, shout out Kyrie. You see how they do you, Kyrie? First they hated you in that moment, now they love you all over again, huh? What you doing for them, Kyrie? What you doing for them, big dog? 1,000, huh? But yeah, the Dallas Mavericks playing good ball. They a good match, perfect matchup for the Timberwolves, homie. They got long players, fast players. You hear me? They play defense. They big man. You could argue that it's better than the Timberwolves big man, homie. I don't understand some of the coaching the Timberwolves are doing anyway. Why not run your offense through Nas Reed? Huh? He's been your best offensive player this series and majority of the playoffs, right? Especially this series. Why not run your offense through him? Switch it up. I understand you want to get Anthony Edwards going, but he hasn't really showed up these past two games, huh? Heavy, dog. And he looks very fatigued. He's starting to fatigue. You hear me? Definitely, you see him sluggish down the field. I don't know what's up with him, but he's starting to fatigue. Maybe he needs more rest. So the Timberwolves should start running their offense through the big man, homie Nas Reed. First off, the NBA, the basketball NBA game is crazy. You got 7 foot, 7'1", 2", 7'2" inch players shooting threes now, homie. Nas Reed, what, 6'11", 7 foot? Luca, 7 foot? That's crazy, homie. The game has changed. The game has changed, but it's very exciting, especially playoff time. That's why I'm watching it. But yeah, Dallas, they got Luca. Their offense runs through Luca. Their offense runs through Luca. He went kind of quiet. That whole fourth quarter? When it counted though, what he do? When it counted, what he do, homie? Stepped up, hit him with the dagger. Bop, 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 bang. Come here, bring it back. Come here, Rudy Gobert. Come here, Rudy. Swish three. That's what big players do. You step up. You step up, man. But Minnesota Timberwolves, all they players need to step up because guess what? If they don't turn it up, I don't know why they get so tired. They look sluggish. They just lose it, dog. They had them up, what, 18? 18, homie? They blew the lead. I had stopped watching a little bit after the first half. I figured the Timberwolves were tied up. Tied the series up, and it is what it is. But Dallas fought back, homie. But if Dallas wins this next game, it's a wrap, dog. You can call the series over, homie. I don't care what nobody talking about. Heavy, dog. You can call the series over, dog. I thought the Wolves would represent the West in the finals. I think either team from the West will beat either team from the East. I think the difference will be the big man or lack of big man for the team that plays in the East, whether it's the Celtics or the Pacers, dog. That series probably a sweep. That series probably a sweep, homie. But I thought the Wolves would represent the West just because, like I say, their tenacity, their defense, they play, they keep fighting, they finish teams, but they haven't done it yet, dog. 2 games at home, 2 in a row. They blew it down the stretch, got tired, got fatigued, couldn't make the big shots. You know, that last 3 was in there but up out of there for Nas Reed. Looked like it was going in, but it is what it is, the bounce of the ball. The bounce of the ball, homie. But the Timberwolves better step it up, dog. The head coach, you know, whoever filling in, they need to run their offense through Nas Reed. Now, Dallas, they score most of their points on the inside. You see how they're you know, give and take. Minnesota, a 3-point shooting team. Dallas, they can maul you out. Grueling games, boy. Inside, it's like the trenches in the NFL. Pound the football, homie. Who wins in the trenches, dog? Who wins down low? The Mavericks been winning down low. Then the other boy they got, the long defensive player. I don't want to mess his name up, but he's a great shot blocker, great defender, homie. So it's going to be a tough task for the Wolves, but game 3 a must win. Game 3 a must win, dog. If they lose game 3, it's probably pretty much a wrap. You hear me, homie? Straight up, dog. No ifs, ands, buts about it, dog. No debating. They lose game 3, it's a wrap. But right there, they remind you of them Vikings. Just like them Vikings, dog, they have a collapse. Whether it's mental, physical, the fatigue, coaches mess up, players mess up, whatever the case may be. The Timberwolves looking like the Minnesota Vikings right now, homie. Heavy. Yeah, they looking like the Vikings right now, dog. Their coach is looking like O'Connell. No disrespect. But hey, bro, you going to get it together? You going to coach a full 2 halves? What it is, homie. What it is, boy. But the Vikings definitely blew the league. I'm not the Vikings. The Timberwolves definitely blew it, dog. They should have won that game at home, too. Now they got a battle, and they made it even harder for themselves. Is it impossible? But can they beat Dallas now? I don't know, dog. The way Luka playing, Kyrie Irving, they did that defense. Dallas just looks in sync. I did not expect them to come back tonight. Now, you can argue late in the game that should have been a foul on Kyrie. That clearly was a foul. It should have been no Timberwolves ball. But even then, after that, Dallas came down, missed the shot. Timberwolves got the rebound. Anthony Edwards, illegitimate pass out of bounds, homie. So you going to put that on the refs or them, dog? You know? At the end of the day, the Timberwolves blew it. They had the lead. They should have kept the lead, dog. Now the pressure's on them, huh? It is what it is, dog. But yeah, NBA basketball now. As far as the Celtics, Celtics Pacers, I think that's going to be a sweep, man. Celtics gave them a chance. First game, they probably were a little sluggish, a little slow. Started off slow, a little rusty. They've been off longer. But you see what's happening, dog. Celtics are the better team all around, every position. Probably will be a sweep, dog, period. You know, once again, Tatum, Brown, they got a dynamic duo, man. When they both on fire, balling, Pacers can't hold a jock strap, homie. Just being real. Then when they turn it on, they play defense. Then on top of that, one of the best 3-point shooting teams. Man, it's hard to beat. It's hard to defend, dog. You hear me? It's hard to defend, homie. You got to have a solid, stout defense, dog. You got to pick your poison with the Celtics, yeah, man. But it should be very interesting down the stretch, man. You know. Yeah, I know it's a little new video of basketball, NBA playoff basketball, man. Let me know how you feel about the video. Feedback is much appreciated. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on and rock and rolling. It takes less than 1 second. Big SKOL here, man. SKOL Vikes forever. Win, lose, or draw. Yeah.